Good morning, friends. In my series of US Israel Iran war, this is part 2. Now, what has happened is this is why I call this a Khichdi war. Why? What has happened is that prior to 19th of June, some signing took place in Versailles in France, where the G7 meeting was happening. And the joke going around is this is a place where Germany had to sign a treaty post World War One, which actually led to World War Two. So, so anyway, jokes apart. Now in Switzerland, the discussion have got postponed. This suits Israel. It doesn't suit anybody else whatsoever. You see, make no mistake. Israel wants to continue this conflict because Israel is firing the gun from America's shoulder. Like I said in my previous video, Begani ki shaadi mein Abdullah Divana, President Trump has hit himself in the foot by supporting Israel. Israel is America's Achilles heel. Okay? Now, what is going to happen in the future? Nobody knows. I told you this situation is one of constant flux. Anything can happen anytime, anywhere. So now the discussions have got postponed. Obviously, negotiations have got postponed, and oil prices will again do a ding dong battle, up and down, up and down. And India is one of the few countries affected the most. Why? Because all our 90% of our energy needs are imported, and a large number of them comes through the Strait of Hormuz. There are reports today that Iran has again blocked the Strait of Hormuz. So it's a state of total chaos. And if I were to put the blame on one single country, it is Israel. Israel's war should have been fought by Israel. America should never have got involved into it. It should never have gotten involved into it. So now what is happening is Israel is attacking Lebanon because that's an easy target. In the name of fighting Hezbollah fighters, it is attacking Lebanon, firing at Lebanon, and thereby the negotiations get stalled. Every time there is a some sort of a inkling of a peace deal, Israel starts attacking Lebanon, and that comes to naught. So the situation is like this, that concerted diplomacy is required to prevent Israel from keeping this war going. America wants to halt because I'm sure rather, President Trump is involved, has realized that involving America in this war was his big mistake. Iran obviously wants to halt because it has suffered tremendously. Its people have got killed, and a lot of its infrastructure, especially energy infrastructure, has got dismantled. As far as Israel is concerned, it wants to continue, but because it is a positive for the political class ruling Israel. So now what is happening is that it is again back to square one, and I only hope that the hostilities don't start again, because if they do, then again it's going to be an all-out war, and it's going to be, the global economy is going to go into turmoil as before. See, I want to highlight 2-3 things. The country which has benefited most in all this chaos is China. Like I told you, China always follows the middle path. And for China, its own national interest is supreme. Now, we all talk about our national interest. Every country does that. Okay, but are we actually able to follow that? China does it. It follows the median path, the middle path. And like I had mentioned earlier, it is neither here nor there, and by being neither here nor there, it is everywhere. Why? You just can't ignore China. It controls the supply chain of global economy, and any product, if it is not made in China, the parts are from China. So period, that's about it. The only issue with China is it is dependent, just like India, on the Gulf and the Middle East for its energy requirements. But its sources are more diversified than India sources, okay? And it has more leverage than we do. That's a fact. So now what is happening is that the negotiations have gone uh, downhill, and again it's a situation of flux bordering on chaos. Hopefully better sense prevails, and negotiations restart and things return back to normalcy. Otherwise, you've heard that phrase, doldrum 5 degrees north south of equator. That is called the area of doldrums. That is where the global economy presently is. And if things don't stabilize, it's going to go entirely in that direction. So let's see what happens. As of now, nothing much, but let's see in future. Hopefully, something good turns out. So till that, on that note, till next time, take care, have a blast, and cheers as ever.